Sicko Nation. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. 168 people in here, man. Hit the like button for me one time. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna watch the NBA draft. We're gonna see if Daryl Morey does anything. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna see if Daryl Morey does anything. Hang out with me. You know, give all your thoughts and opinions in the chat as it's going on. Hit me up on the Discord. The link is in the description. Let me paste the Discord link into the chat also, because you know there's a lot of dead air on shows like this, so you guys can call the show if you want to. That'll be cool. So like while we're just watching this, you can call the show. We can have a real laid back, casual conversation about whatever, man. The Sixers, the NBA, your life, my life, whatever you want to do. We'll do that. Let me paste the Discord link in here real quick. Auto-generated experiment. Chat summary by AI. NBA fans are reacting to the latest NBA draft happenings. Wow. AI knows what you guys are talking about, guys. New Woj bomb. Is it Sixers? Did the Sixers do anything? And if you're trolling me already, bro, I'm just letting you guys know. I know some people think it's funny to drop fake Woj bombs in the chat. My snipers will snipe you. They will. And it's all fun and games until you get banned, and then you're hitting me up on Instagram like, yo, why'd you ban me from the channel, bro? And I'm like, I don't know. There's 25,000 of you motherfuckers. I don't remember what you did to get banned. Let me paste the Discord link here. Oh, not that. Come on. Pin message. There we go. I remember last time last time I did a draft watch along was, I think, a couple of years ago, man. And with RB, and it took forever. It lasts so long. That's what she said. I quit halfway through it. That's also what she said. So we'll see how this goes, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I start to just hate what's going on, I'm just gonna turn it off. Let me get Twitter up here for you guys, calling out Woj bombs already. All right, we'll go over to Twitter. Yeah. Hopefully there's not too much background noise. I got an air conditioner blasting down the hallway with a box fan in there, trying to get some air in this room. We just had a nice little thunderstorm going on, and now it's hot as hell in my upstairs makeshift YouTube studio, aka an attic room that I painted white. Just goes to show you can do anything you put your mind to. You can turn your attic into a YouTube room if you really want to. All right, there we got Twitter on the screen. Let's go to, don't look at my search history. Woj. I'm just kidding. There's nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there. Let's go back to some things that I missed. I was walking my dog and stuff, man. I'm just out here trying to live my life. And Adrian Wojnarowski just won't leave me alone, man. He won't let me live. Every time I leave my house or try to go to sleep, he drops something. So yeah, I was out walking my dog at the park with my kid, and Woj decides to go ham on a bunch of things. What do we got? The rumors the last one he posted was about the Kevin Durant rumors with the Rockets, which is stupid and doesn't mean anything. Then OG Anunoby signs with the Knicks. So the Knicks make the Mikal Bridges trade, and everybody thinks, hey, now, you know, OG Anunoby's out the door. Now they're not going to be able to sign OG, right? Now the Sixers can go sign OG Anunoby. And it's like, oh, he's waiving his player option. That means he's going to become a free agent. That means he's definitely leaving. Oh. And lo and behold, the New York Knicks now have Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. They have Mikal Bridges and they have OG Anunoby. So there you have that. He re-signs with the Knicks for $212 million. 5 years, $212 million. What does that equal out to? About $43 million a year? Holy hell. I mean, guys. I was like, you know, I just can't with that dude being hurt all the time, man. We already have one dude that's hurt all the time, but at least Joel Embiid's injuries are like one major one, and then he either the season's over or he comes back and he plays. It's usually one major one with Joel Embiid outside of a little ankle sprain or something like that. OG Anunoby, bro, the guy hurt his elbow, then he hurt his shoulder, then he pulled his hamstring in 2 months. They gave him 5 years, $212 million. That is wild. And yeah, if he's healthy, the New York Knicks have a team full of high-level role players. I'm not going crazy here. I'm not. I was saying it on Twitter all day today. Knicks fans, I'm sorry. But you still don't have multiple captains at the helm of the ship. And I'm not saying the Sixers have anything outside of the two captains at the helm, but at least we have that. My opinion is the Knicks are going to be really tough to beat. They were really tough to beat last year when they beat us in the first round. But I don't feel like it's a championship roster. I'm just giving my honest opinion on what the New York Knicks look like right now. I don't think there's enough star power up top for that to be a championship team. That's just me. But maybe we are in this new era of you don't need multiple stars and teams that are built just super deep and well constructed are going to be winning the next couple of NBA championships. I know people, you know, kept throwing out the 2004 Detroit Pistons. Teams like that. I mean, anything, you know, they could win. I'm not going to say they can't win a championship. See, the Mikal Bridges thing, man, I love the guy. I love his game, but that just seems like a crazy amount of draft picks. And I know at that point, if you don't really care about competing, or you don't really care about the draft for the next 5 years, so yeah, give up 5 first-round draft picks. It just, I understand it, but that's a superstar haul. And at the end of the day, Mikal Bridges is not a superstar. But I got to hand it to the Knicks, man. At the trade deadline, they shooked and jived. At the trade deadline, man, they're out there, you know, making trades, swinging for the fences. And then right before the NBA draft, they make a trade, they swing for the fences. The Boston Celtics at the trade deadline last year make some trades, swing for the fences. And here's the Philadelphia 76ers just sitting still with Kelly Oubre Jr. being their third best player. So let's see what they're about to do. But yeah, you know, the competition in the East keeps rising. I also heard rumblings that the Indiana Pacers are active still in the trade market. So everybody's getting better. You know, the whole East is getting better. And the Sixers seem like they are just chillaxing, man. They seem like they are just chillaxing. I gotta drop a Bet US sponsor real quick. Now I lost Twitter. There we go. I forgot I got to drop a Bet US sponsor real quick. Shout out to everyone in here. I got a couple super chats. Let me read the super chats, man. Thank you all for the love and the support. I appreciate you. Larry Love, I didn't believe in the sickos talk stuff. But when I think about it, this is sick. We're out here praying for a Tom Brady Hail Mary, but we got Mark Sanchez as our QB. This is sick. Yeah. Are we praying for a Hail Mary? Look, the Sixers aren't as down bad as everyone thinks right now. Again, look what they did last year. Look how close they were to getting out of the first round against the Knicks. And then I think, me personally, I think they would have beat the Indiana Pacers. And they would have been in the Eastern Conference Finals. Look, if you can swing Brandon Ingram's still a thing. And the rumors came out earlier that the Sixers were in talks with the Pelicans. Daryl Morey knows, man, I got to get somebody. I definitely can't sit here and get nobody. Daryl Morey knows that. He can't sit here this year and get nobody before this draft. He can't do that. He 100% cannot do that. Last year, it was, or the year before, the Ben Simmons trade, we're going to wait. Then the James Harden, we're going to wait. Then it's draft Jaden Springer, and we're going to wait. Joel Embiid is 59 years old in dog years, in NBA center years, in NBA center 7-footer years. Joel Embiid's 59. And Daryl Morey knows he can't wait anymore. And everybody else is out here swinging for the fences. He knows he has to do something. Or, man, this city's going to be on his ass. And, bro, you know how this city is. You know how the Sports Talk Radio is. You know how everything is. Not that Daryl Morey really cares that much about what people think, but I think he definitely knows he has to get something done here. And if he doesn't, man, the whole fan base is going to be out. So I'm predicting I would be shocked if there was not a Brandon Ingram trade to the Sixers before they pick at number 16. And you know what, man? It is what it is. Brandon Ingram's not perfect, but I think with what's available after everything that's going down, he's probably the best option out there for us. And give me Brandon Ingram. Give me, I don't know, man. With the Knicks signing OG, is Isaiah Hartenstein available? I know it's going to be an overpay, but the Sixers can't rebound for shit. And as soon as Joel Embiid sits, everything blows up. Maybe you trade for Brandon Ingram. Maybe you overpay Isaiah Hartenstein. Maybe you get a Dorian Finney-Smith and a Najee Harris. And you can't argue that that's not better than what we had last year. And at the end of the day, you still have Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. You don't need that much, but you definitely need something to happen. Thank you for listening to that little rant there. Aaron Cabbage, where'd you go, man? Aaron Cabbage, what's up, man? Blazers gave up 2 mid-first and 2 seconds for and Brogdon for Denny. You telling me Daryl couldn't match? Come on. I don't think, well, I mean, Daryl Morey. Does he know who Denny Avdia is? Number 1. Does he know who Malcolm Brogdon is? Number 2. Does he, or maybe Daryl, look, Malcolm Brogdon now is in Washington, and they're going to flip him. Maybe Daryl was sitting on that, because I would love Malcolm Brogdon as a backup point guard or a Kyle Lowry replacement. And so maybe Daryl was watching that go down, and he said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and snag Malcolm Brogdon on the cheap. At this point, maybe you can get Malcolm Brogdon for a protected first, without giving up a crazy amount. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, before we get started, I do have to drop my Bet US sponsorship. This is brought to you by Bet US. Where'd my commercial go, bro? I lost my Bet US commercial. Oh, here it is. Hold up. Hold up. They're going to fire me, dude. Don't fire me. I'm good at this, man. This episode of Running Back Philly is brought to you by BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
That is right. We are on the BetUS website. I just figured we'd jump over here real quick. So here's what you do. You use the link in my description. You go over to BetUS. You go to all, and you slide down to basketball, and there's probably some NBA draft stuff in here. NBA specials, NBA championship futures, WNBA playoffs. Is there no draft betting on here? There probably is draft betting on here. I just don't know how to do it right now. Or maybe it was probably up before NBA draft. Well, it was probably up before I got on here. But anyway, you can get a 125% deposit bonus on your first 3 deposits by going to BetUS, the link in my description. Up to $2,000 and 10% gambler's insurance. 125% deposit bonus on your first 3 deposits. The Ben Simmons stuff is still up there, by the way. The Ben Simmons special bets are still up here on BetUS. There's a Pelicans special bet. Let's see what that is. Pelicans. NBA specials Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's next team. That is a good one. Brandon Ingram's next team. Atlanta Hawks a plus 400. Orlando Magic plus 500. Philadelphia 76ers plus 450. I'm not going to bet on it because I got bad juju. All right. But I do think there's a big possibility that the Sixers are Brandon Ingram's next team. So you should go bet on it. Use the link in my description. 125% deposit bonus on your first 3 deposits. Using the link in my description. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring the channel. And let's get back to Twitter. So yeah, the Knicks sign OG Anunoby. Did I miss any super chats here? Let's see. Brian Pumper. Whoa, bro, pause, man. Jesus. Do you guys know who that is? Y'all don't know who. Don't Google that, bro. Don't Google that. Fire this team to the sun and banish Daryl Morey to Davy Jones' locker. Just blow things to smithereens. Is that what's going to happen, man? Is that what's going to happen? Let's see here. Is the draft starting? You know this shit's going to take 3 hours to start, right? They're going to try to get 17,000 commercials in here. They're running it for 2 days, which sounds like a crazy idea because who's like, oh, I can't. Babe, I can't go to dinner tonight. I got to watch day 2. I got to watch the second round of the NBA draft. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I do also have a draft tracker up here. On CBS Sports, and this allows us to click on the individual player also and get a little summary, and that's cool. I like that because I don't know much about these dudes at all. Like, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Nobody really does, to be honest with you guys. We got another super chat here. Thank you guys for all the super chats, man. I appreciate you helping me keeping the lights on. Om from Tumblev. Y'all couldn't beat us without of our roster. So downplaying all of our moves when y'all have 3 people on y'all roster is a good way of grieving LMAO. I'm a firm Tumblev. I was just giving my honest opinion on the New York Knicks. Had nothing to do with... See, that's the thing. People think because you're a fan of a team, you're not allowed to give your opinion on another team. That doesn't really make sense to me. I was just giving my opinion specifically on what I think of the New York Knicks roster. It has nothing to do with the Sixers at all. But thank you for the $10, man. I appreciate that, man. Imagine triggering a Knicks fan so much that I just made $10 by triggering a Knicks fan. Yeah, you can't be mad at that. Is this draft going to start soon, man? What else we got? Isaiah Jackson. Let's get Jimmy Butler. Well, you know, Keith Pompey put out a fake report about an hour ago that said Jimmy Butler has no interest in leaving Miami. However, the Sixers are steadfast on offering Jimmy Butler a max contract if he would be traded. But it is unlikely due to the fact that Miami is not going to trade Jimmy Butler. Wow. Thank you so much, Keith Pompey. Venkata, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. I am hearing that PG trade is Warriors is likely, and they will try to get it done tonight. That makes sense for the Warriors, you know. They're trying to squeeze the last couple of years out of the Steph Curry regime. You kind of you throw what you can at the Clippers for Paul George in a opt-in and trade. Not technically a sign and trade, by the way. Opt-in and trade. And then you know, you try for a couple more years to get another ring or two with Steph Curry and Paul George, I guess. I don't know. I'm convinced the rest of the NBA has Daryl's number blocked. He's run, man, dude, man. He's running out of options, guys. Brandon Ingram's really the only one left. You know, he's the only one. Brandon Ingram's the only one left. I mean, I guess Zach LaVine's still out there, but I guess it's not, man. The Zach LaVine contract is not that crazy, by the way. When you guys are starting to see OG Anunoby get $43 million a year, when you're starting to see Mikal Bridges go for 6 first-round draft picks, that Zach LaVine contract is looking less crazy by the minute. I think Zach LaVine has like 2 years left on his contract, and it's like 40-some, and he has a player option, I believe. But it's really not that crazy. He's younger, he's cheaper than Paul George. He's not a 41% three-point shooter on 8 attempts per game like Paul George is. But he's around like 36, 37%, I think. If we end up with Zach LaVine, Sixers fans, I know they're not going to be happy, but you got to do you got to do it, bro. I forgot about Zach LaVine, man. That might be the one, dude. Zach LaVine might be the one, bro. Zach LaVine is becoming a Sixer tonight. Shout out to A. Thanks for being a member of the channel, my man. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Said Zach LaVine is becoming a Sixer tonight. Zach LaVine could very well happen. It could very well happen. The Bulls are going to have to throw something in it because you traded Alex Caruso. You know? You traded the only player that anybody really wanted you to attach to the Zach LaVine trade. LaVine contract too much for me, and he'll be taking away from Maxey. Now, see, I'm outside of the contract talk. I don't look at it as a player taking away from Tyrese Maxey. I look at the times within the season and the playoffs when Joel Embiid was struggling or hurt and Maxey was trying to run the show all by himself and he was getting double teamed across half court and who was he giving the ball to? Tobias Harris, you know, and then we're hoping that Kelly Oubre can have the best game of his life suddenly. So I don't think it's taken away from Maxey. A scorer like that can only help the situation, right? Unless you only want Maxey to be the guy that ever has the ball, and in that case, you're not really making the defense work too much. I don't look at it as taking away from Maxey. I look at it as making the defense work, having a third option that can go get a bucket, man. Because the Sixers got stuck in that situation a lot last season. Even with Maxey having some 40-plus point playoff games, there was just huge parts of like second, third quarter, fourth quarter where, especially against the Knicks, man, where they were locking us down. They were locking all windows and doors. And I think Zach LaVine would help us out, man. It's, again, you're running out of options, dude. It's either Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine. PG to Warriors, Brandon Ingram, Sixers, or Cavs, my prediction. Man. PG to Warriors, Brandon Ingram, Sixers, or Cavs. I just saw another kind of rumor that it's not likely that Darius Garland gets traded. I don't know what the Cavs are doing, man. I think you got to break up the Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell thing. I don't think it makes too much sense. Both of them play way better when the other one is off the floor or doesn't play. But who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? But Brandon Ingram to the Cavs, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Morey fanboys, where y'all at? Does that exist? Has there ever been a Daryl Morey fanboy? You know? I don't know. Let me try to find Zach LaVine's contract real quick. Zach LaVine contract. Zach LaVine signed a 4-year, $78 million contract. That's not that crazy. OG Anunoby just signed 5, $212 million. LaVine has $43 million this upcoming season, $45 million the season after that, and $48 million player option in the third year. But dude, mid-40s isn't even crazy anymore. So it's not that crazy. Oh, do we got the first pick already? What is this? Oh, Bill Walton. We're doing a Bill Walton tribute. Jerry West tribute. Czech Legion hoops, Butler not signing extension. Jimmy Butler will not sign an extension with the Miami Heat and will enter free agency next summer. What? Well, then they got to trade him, right? Dude, if Jimmy Butler is like, yo, I'm not signing an extension, I'm becoming a free agent, why wouldn't you trade him immediately? You know what I'm saying? Oh, boo. We don't want to. I didn't sit here to congratulate the Celtics. Get on with it. Get on with the show. Wally is in Australia, and he's not a big fan of Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey even has haters down under. All right, the Hawks have 5 minutes. The Hawks have 5 minutes, man. I can't get my camera focused like I want it. There we go. Did she just quote Snoop Dogg? Venkata, would you do this for PG, CP3, Looney, Kuminga, second pick? Would you do this for PG? Oh, I don't know, bro. You're talking about what? If I was the Warriors, would I do that for Paul George? CP3, Kevin Looney, Kuminga. They don't want to give up Kuminga, right? I don't think the Warriors are giving up Kuminga, man. I mean, like, you want to add Paul George to try to make a run for the next couple of years, but you don't want to give up your players that you feel like are part of a future squad, you know? If you don't like Garland and Mitchell, there's no reason to like Maxey and Levine. They are almost the same archetypes of players. I think Garland's more of a point guard than all of those guys. Garland's more of a pass-first point guard than all of those guys. Like, in theory, Garland and Mitchell should work. I'm not saying I understand why it doesn't work, but it doesn't seem like it does. Garland disappears when Donovan Mitchell's out there cooking. And when Donovan Mitchell's out, Darius Garland plays like an all-star. I don't know what that has to do with Maxey and Levine. But, you know. What about Clay? He's a sharpshooter. Was. Don't forget, Klay Thompson went 0 for 10 in an elimination game. Don't forget. Yo, 662 people in here, man. Get me up over 1,000. Let's get over 1,000, bro. Hit the like button one time. Hit the like. Hit the like. Let's see. We're gonna bring my guy Sixers Greg on here. At some point. Sixers Greg should be available at some point. Let me make sure we got a Zoom call up. We'll start a Zoom call so we can try to bring my guy Greg Melly on here. Oh, what did I do? Let's see, we'll do that. That should work. Virtual camera. There we go. Now we can invite Greg Melly to a Zoom call. Copy invite link. Let me get my Twitter off of here so I can send a DM so y'all ain't reading my damn messages, man. All right, Atlanta's about to pick. So it's this 19-year-old from France, right? Yeah. I don't know nothing about him. Hit up Greg, tell him I sent the Zoom link. Got all kinds of things going on, man. Live TV, live chat, Zoom call. We got the Discord open. Before Greg comes up here, any of you guys want to call the Discord, man? Hop in the call-ins waiting room on the Discord. And I'll bring you on, bro. Oh, I showed you my messages anyway, because I'm stupid. Okay, let's go back to, the draft tracker. Draft tracker. Atlanta Hawks. Best available. Best fit. Get out of here. What is that? I don't want your ads. Best fit, Alex Sarr, Donovan Clingan, Stephen Castle. I've heard the name Donovan Clingan. I'm sure if I saw a picture of him, I would know who that is. This is definitely the least I've known about an NBA draft in a long, long time. Partly because once the Sixers got out of tanking, I stopped really paying attention to college basketball. The only reason I ever really paid attention to it anyway was to kind of be like, you know, who are the Sixers drafting? And once, you know, they started to be in win now mode and never win anything, I stopped paying attention to college basketball, really. There you go, Atlanta Hawks. Who? Who? No, I knew that was going to be the guy, but like, who? You know what I'm saying, man? Who? No, I can't play the highlights on YouTube. They'll shoot me down. They'll snipe me, man. I'm sure they'll show you some of his highlights right here on ESPN. That's where I'm watching it on. Sarr didn't want to go to the Hawks. Let's see what's going on in the chat, man. Bucket Getter says, who the f is Sixers Greg? Come on, man. Blasphemy. He's the woes of Sixers. He's the woes of Sixers media, man. He's the in the know. I'm just kidding. Greg's just a cool dude that I've been collabing with for years. Yeah, Greg Melly, man. Sixers Greg. NZ, what's up? Can I join? Yeah, bro. I mean, I only have one slot for the Zoom call because I set up my OBS that way. RJ's in the Discord. He said, time for you to get in the lab and cook up the greatest Fire Maury video of all time. There will be some reactions if nothing happens here, man. There will be some reactions for sure. But NZ, hit me up on the in the Discord call-in, man, and I'll put you on. Anybody want to call in, man? Link is pinned to the top of the chat. Speaking of which, I don't think I actually put the BetUS link in the description, which is part of my job. So I got to go do that. 661 in here. Close out the chat one time. Hit the like button if you haven't. Let's get up over 1,000. Let's get 1,000 plus people live when Daryl Morey makes this trade that we know he's about to make. All right? Let's do that. Bear with me right now. I'm editing the description of the I'm editing the description of the live right now because I forgot to put a specific link in there that I am paid to put in there. There we go. It's a lot, man. You know? It's a lot. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Getting paid to rant and rave about the Sixers is it's a tough job. It's not a tough job. It feels like free work. It's unbelievable, actually. It's all because of you guys. Thank you. It is tough to continue to care about this stupid team, but whatever. Let's see, man. Wizards are on the clock. They traded Denny Avdia. They now have Malcolm Brogdon, who it seems like they're going to trade. Yo, my man, top shot of Shane. Shane, what's up, man? Shane, where are you at? Shane, I put you on, man. Shane, you're live, man. You're on Discord call, man. I got no sound from Shane. Hey, yo, Shane. Let's try Skeleton. Skeleton on the Discord.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm just. Hello? Y'all can
Yo,
hear
what's
me?
up? Yeah, man, I can hear you. What's good?
Hey, what's up, man? I was just checking up, seeing we got some.
What's up? Yo, Skeleton,
Hello?
what's good? What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro? Say something.
Nothing.
You called me.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, bro, what's up?
Hey, I was just checking up on you. I was just making sure that we got someone good, because I just see on Twitter that the Nick just signed OJ.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the draft just started, man. The Atlanta Hawks just made the first pick. Nothing happened yet. So we're just waiting, my
Okay.
man. What's up with you,
Okay,
man?
good.
You Sixers fan, bro? Where are you from?
I'm from Trenton,
You're from where?
New Jersey.
Oh, word, man. Hey, thanks for the call, man. The Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr out of France with the second pick. What happened to my draft tracker? There we go, Alex Sarr. 2 players from France, 1 and 2. Hey, Skeleton, thanks for the call, my man. I appreciate you. NZ for 3 is on the Discord. NZ was good.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man, what's up?
I mean, nothing much. Just, being a depressed Sixers fan as usual. It's been a crazy day, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, what do you think, man? What do you think, man?
I do disagree with you regarding the Knicks. I mean, I think Jalen Brunson is a top 10 player in the league.
Yeah.
And I definitely think that I think the league's just heading towards depth, bro. And the Knicks got that now. They got 2 of the best 3 and one of the best 3-and-D wings in the entire league.
They do. And man, you might be right. Maybe it's just me coping, man. Maybe they're right. Maybe it's just me coping, man. When you look at the Denver Nuggets, Boston, but I mean the Boston Celtics are stacked. They got at least 3 All-Stars on that team, you know?
For sure. Yeah, what sucks is that, like, if you put into this perspective, out of all the teams that have been competing over the past 7 years, so you got like the Heat, you got the Celtics, you got the Knicks, you got the Hawks, I guess the Pacers. Like, all of those teams have made the conference finals except the Knicks and the Sixers. So if the Knicks are the ones to make a conference finals now, like, it's just not going to be a good look, honestly. Like, it's just crazy how he lost to the Hawks in 2021, man. That was depressing. How
So,
did you lose that series?
so yeah, like, I mean, I was saying the same thing during Daryl Morey's press conference because he started to argue basically that, yeah, the league is going towards depth right now, but over the course of like history, the teams with the most All-Stars are better. And so, do you feel like we're just Daryl's not going to change that stance, and he's just going to swing for another All-Star, and we're screwed?
So that sort of ties into what I believe, what I think my prediction will be. I think that Brandon Ingram is going to be a 76er tonight. And I feel like that because the Pelicans are desperate. Let's not forget that they inquired to the Sixers about trading him. So they definitely want to move him, and he's a Daryl Morey player. Like, he's an offensive player. You know, he was a big name. You know what I mean? He may not be the best fit, but like, regarding everything else you have at this point,
Yeah.
like, what can you do? Because, like, in that press conference, there was also a report about how the Sixers believe that they have like an opportunity that the Warriors did in 2016, you know, with all the KD stuff. But like, what kind of crack are they smoking? There's nothing in this free agency that you can compare to what was available back then. So I just don't understand their approach at all. I mean, when you look at the NBA and look at all the teams with all their youth and all the guys coming off the bench and just such coherent teams that we've seen all over the years. And the Sixers, I don't know how they can make a roster like that that can compete with the Thunder, the Celtics, or the Knicks. Like, I hope I'm not trying to sound too negative, but just being realistic here. I just don't trust Morey.
You feel how I feel like most Sixers fans feel right now. And whenever anyone makes the argument like we need to do what the Celtics did, or we need to work on drafting, that's another 10 years. We don't, you know what I mean?
And when we did that, we drafted 4 centers in a row.
Right. So what can they do right now? Right now, they can't draft and develop. We don't have time for any of that, you know? So what do they do right now? They gotta take the best thing that they can do, which is probably Brandon Ingram, which is probably either Ingram or Levine right now, and then try to get some 3-and-D role players and take a swing at it again next year.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I agree with you in that you haven't beaten Maxey. You have a good starting point. And I think that by getting Ingram sooner rather than later, you sort of have a more clear blueprint for what you need in the offseason.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean? That's a good point. Don't wait until the end of August again or whatever, or the beginning of next season and stuff. Yeah, definitely get it done. Get it done fast.
Exactly. Yeah, like if you're gonna make a move, at least let the fans know that you have some sort of direction to go into. Because the thing with Ingram is that, yeah, he's a mid-range guy, he's an isolation guy. But I mean, haven't the Sixers always needed someone like that, someone who could just bail you out when the offense gets stagnant? I'm not trying to like compare him to Cameron Payne or anything, but like I feel like that's sort of what Ingram can do when when the shot clock is going down and stuff. He could just do something for you. And I'm really intrigued by the context regarding his contract and how that will, if he gets to the Sixers, how that can play within Nick Nurse's coaching style. Because what Nick Nurse is going to do, he's definitely going to sit him down. He's going to say, look, we know you want that max contract, but if you want to earn that with the team, you know, we know you're 26. We know you're entering your prime pretty much, and there's still plenty of things you can do, you know, to impact this team in positive ways. But if you want to get that money, man, you gotta play your ass off. And I feel like he could really get Ingram committed to the defensive end of the floor, not turn him into OG Anunoby, obviously, but get him, I don't know, just get him more passionate on that end, exactly like he did with Kelly. Because Kelly wasn't known to be that type of guy. Like, he was known as an athlete, but sort of just slept on that end of the floor. But when he got to Philly, when he started playing with a purpose, and when Nick Nurse started holding him accountable and stuff, that's when we really saw the best out of him. I think you could do the same thing with Ingram with all his length and stuff.
Yeah, man. I think that's a good take. I think you can definitely get him a little more motivation out of him playing in Philly. A coach like Nick Nurse is going to get the more out of, you know, all of his players. He's that hard-nosed coach that doesn't take any laziness, except for Tobias Harris for some reason was able to just do whatever the hell he wanted and still get 40 minutes a game. The Rockets.
I'm so happy he's not going to play for my team anymore.
Me too. The Rockets take Reed Shepherd at number 3, Kentucky guard.
Oh, who the Wizards pick?
We're on to number 4, man. We're getting closer to that 16, Sixers fans. I think I like to compare Brandon Ingram, honestly. Like, in my opinion, if I'm looking at Brandon Ingram and the fit with the Sixers, Brandon Ingram is what Tobias Harris is supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Like, yeah, you're more a mid-range guy. He did shoot 6 threes a game a couple years ago. I think he could shoot more three-pointers if they, you know, get him early. Like you said, have a whole offseason, get him in the lab and say, we need you to shoot more threes. We need you to be catch and shoot. It's not perfect to have a player who doesn't like naturally catch and shoot threes, and then you're trying to get him to do more of that, because it always seems like we have a guy that we're trying to get him to do more of something that he doesn't naturally do. But I think he's definitely what Tobias Harris is supposed to be, that a guy that can get you out of a jam, a guy that, when Joel's on the bench and Maxi's getting ran off the damn 3-point line at half court, Brandon Ingram can get buckets, dude. At the end of the day, he can get buckets. Him, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, these dudes can score with the ball in their hands. When we get into big playoff games and you were watching Tobias Harris, you had no faith in no faith at all that this guy was going to go get you a costly 2 points. So you need a guy that can do that.
Unless you're one of those two fanboys on X.
It's crazy.
Freaking weirdos, dude. Like, who the heck roots for Tobias Harris? He's just so mid. I don't understand.
He is
like,
maybe the most mid.
Sixers fans, like,
he's maybe the most mid player I've ever seen, dude. Like, Ben Simmons pissed me off, but he had so much upside. Like, Tobias Harris is just average at literally everything, or below average. There's not one thing that stood out.
Yeah, no, like his playoff performance against the Knicks was absolutely putrid. And before that, like it
Didn't we
started
predict
to not
it?
be the money. Like, we're literally better without him. Ricky Council is a better basketball player than Tobias Harris. I swear to God,
100%, dude. 100%. Didn't we predict it? They were like, look what he did against this team. And I was like, dude, he's not going to score against the Knicks. I was like, are you kidding me? That Knicks defense, you think Tobias Harris is going to score against the Knicks? It was so easy to predict, and he completely folded. Oh, my God. I'm so glad he's gone.
I never expected anything out of Tobias. I just thought that, over these last couple of years, if Embiid was finally healthy and stuff, like, I thought you could power on through. But, like, at this point, I don't want to sound like a hater or anything, because I love Joel Embiid, but, like, not in the way you're, like, as a player and as, like, a personality and stuff. I want him to win so badly.
Yeah, me too.
Given the backstory and all he had to go through up until getting drafted to the NBA and stuff, and just how much he cares about playing basketball. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous that all these haters calling him soft and stuff, they just don't watch the Sixers like we do, man. They're not sickos. They don't see him power on through all these injuries and having an immense impact on the team.
Dude, Elliot Short-Parks.
He's gone through so much shit over the years.
Dude, Elliot Short-Parks.
Orbital bone or his meniscus. It's ridiculous.
Elliot Short-Parks posted a screenshot today on Twitter. Elliot Short-Parks, WIP? He posted a screenshot today on Twitter of Tobias Harris's averages next to Mikal Bridges, and with just like a face. Like, what? Like, those are the kind of guys we're talking about that don't actually watch the game, especially guys like that are like, the guy's a soccer player and covers the Eagles, and then he tries to have a Sixers podcast. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I don't know who wakes up and is like,
people saying all that stuff, like defending Ben Simmons back in the day, defending like Tobias Harris, and like even like freaking like Korkmaz or something. Like, all of them are primarily Eagles and Phillies fans that don't actually give a shit about basketball.
Yeah.
But they just want to find something to do before those leagues start or before.
Yeah. And I get like the other way around, like if I was just going to try to jump into a Phillies conversation, like I'll root for the Phillies when it gets closer to the playoffs and shit. I start really watching the Phillies, right? But I'm not going to watch a Phillies podcast and call a show or jump into the conversation and act like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not going to act like I know anything about the third pitcher in the rotation or whatever else. Like, that's how it is the other way around. Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm not like I'd be the first to admit that I'm a casual baseball fan, but you're never going to see me like try to act like I know stuff about baseball when clearly I don't, because I know that's going to piss off people who are actually invested into the game at a deep level like us sickos are. But yeah, I'm just happy Tobias is finally gone so he can just rot away in Detroit forever.
I can't wait to hear that he's signed, man. Yo, hey, thanks for calling the show, man. I appreciate it. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Yeah, of course, Eastwood. Peace, man.
Thanks,
Enjoy your
bro.
night.
NZ for 3 on the Discord. Shane, we're going to get you on here, man. In a second here, we got Stephen Castle from UConn goes to San Antonio. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the 16, man. Did anything happen on Twitter? Anything happen? Woj, anybody? What are you guys saying in the chat? Tobias had crumble cookies on his mind, which is why he refused to score. Ricky Council will get no minutes. Damn, bro. DJ, are you and RB beefing? I figured you'd be doing the draft coverage with him. Nah, listen, me and RB are great friends, and we text literally all the time, every day. We text, we send each other whatever the dumbest YouTube comments we got that day, we send to each other. We're legitimately good friends. What happened with me and RB collabing is that we both are signed to multiple marketing agencies and have sponsorship deals, and it's hard really at this point to collaborate on shows because we both got to drop sponsors. You know, that's kind of what happened. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's tough. It's tough to collab because we're both obligated to say certain things on a show. So, you know, he would have to come on my show or I would have to go on his show. And at this point, neither of us are in a position to do this for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have went on his show tonight, I wouldn't have dropped the BetUS sponsor that they paid me to drop, or the other way around. I think we'll definitely, you know, work on getting some collabs going, even if it's just like a random, you know, Sunday night type of thing that's not sponsored or anything, because I know you guys love to hear the collabs, and we don't want to stop collabing completely, because that would be, you know, not giving the fans something that you guys enjoy. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The both of these YouTube channels, mine and RB's, have gotten to the point that it's hard to collab because we're signing deals out here, man. This shit is real, bro. This shit is real. It's crazy. 5 years ago, in my bedroom downstairs, during COVID or whatever, collabing with RB, and now we're here. We're signing deals, bro. It doesn't even feel real sometimes. And you guys, thank you for everything. For ever watching a video, for ever tuning into a live stream. Who knows where it might end up, man? Who knows where it might take us? I do know one thing. The Sixers are never going to win anything. Oh, man. All right. We don't have anything latest on Legion Hoops. Legion Hoops tweeted out the number one pick and then didn't tweet anything else. Like, bro, if you're going to act like you're tweeting out the picks. Oh, there we go. Now they tweeted everything. Oh, there we go. They all loaded. Okay. I was going to say, why are they tweeting picks and not keeping up with it? Let's go back to maybe Woj, I guess. I need the Woj bomb. Daryl, like, bro. We're getting too close. We're getting too close to the Sixers pick, man. We're getting too close. Yo, Shane, what's up, man? You still hanging on, Shane? Shane, you're in the Discord, buddy. Unmute your mic, buddy. Where you at? Shane. Shane, why can't I hear you, man? Drew, what's up, man? Thanks for being here, man. Eastwood been on the come up. Hey, man, it's wild, bro. It's wild. You know, it's wild, man. Melatonin Maury, wake up. Oh, man, we're at pick 5. If the Sixers draft a kid at number 16, I might just bash my head off all of my computer screens, man. Like, if they actually just, like, the pick is in and the Sixers draft, you know, whoever, Kentucky point guard. We can't do it, man. We can't. It has to happen very soon, man. Has to happen very soon, man. Something has to happen, dude. Now, you can draft a player and still trade that player, right? What are the rules on that? Do you guys know? What are the rules on draft day trades, or what happens when you draft a player? Can you trade them right away? Can you trade them whenever you want? Let's get Feezy468. Yo, Feezy468 in the Discord.
Hello, DJ.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, what's going on?
I do not want the Sixers to draft someone here, to be completely honest.
Hell no. I
just want them to trade for someone, because who are you going to draft that's going to help you win now? The Celtics are obviously NBA champions, had the most dominant run to the finals since
the only
Lakers
one
back then.
the only one realistically I think is De Silva. It's the only one I think that has like NBA ready skills and experience, and he's 22 and he's like a 3-and-D small forward, power forward kind of, but still, it's still not promised that he would be.
Does he take you to the NBA champions? Does he make you compete with the Knicks and the Celtics?
No. It's not.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Yeah, no.
Bro, we should trade for like Kuzma or DeJounte Murray or something, because the Knicks right now, I mean, they have 3-and-D wings everywhere, and I have my own thoughts about that. But still, you can't deny that is a legit squad.
It's legit.
And
I just think it's a super team of role players. That's what I think.
honestly, bro, Knicks fans are acting like they got the 2017 Warriors.
Knicks fans are acting like Mikal Bridges is a superstar. I'm telling you, bro. I was watching a Knicks show last night. I'm not going to say the name because I'm big fans and I like them. But this dude said out loud that Mikal Bridges is better than Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, hell no. Come on, bro.
He was like,
Dude,
fit
I love
man.
Mikal
Fit
Bridges.
man.
I love him for what he is, but he's just a 3-and-D specialist and nothing more than that.
Yeah, and I understand what he was trying to say. He was saying fit matters. But he's not better than Donovan Mitchell. That's a lie, bro. Donovan Mitchell has the ability to drop 70 points in an NBA game. Come on, man.
Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I still think we have the ability to compete with the Knicks and the Celtics because we have the best duo out of any of those three, in my opinion. I feel like Maxey and Embiid is better than Randall and Brunson, and is also better than Brown and Tatum.
That's what I said on Twitter today, and I'll say it again, man. The Sixers still have more star talent on their team. The Knicks have, Brunson, when the officials are giving him those calls, when he's jumping backwards, diving on the floor, throwing his head back, acting like a little flopping little fish out of water, dude. When they're giving him all those calls, yeah, sure. He's great. He's great when he's shooting 18 free throws off of flops, But as soon as they stop calling that Pacers series, what happened? He's flopping all around. They're not calling it anymore. What happened?
Dude, when Maxey starts to get those calls, it's wraps.
I don't know if Maxey's ever going to get those calls because the NBA officiating has gotten so bad that now you have to flop to get calls. Like if Maxey's really getting fouled. He's just not throwing himself into the second row. If Maxey learns how to flop, then yeah. But that's also what I like about Maxey is that he doesn't have that in his game. You know what I'm saying, man? Yo, Feezy, man, thanks for calling me, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to Feezy468. I don't know where he went. Maybe he fell asleep. Leandro is on the Discord. Leandro! Yo, Leandro. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. See, there's Knicks fans in the chat. They get so mad whenever I say that about Brunson and what I really think about the Knicks. But listen, I'm sorry, Knicks fans. And I know a lot of you guys hit me up and you're like, bro, like, I just love your channel and I think you're entertaining and I like listening to you, but you're a fucking hater. And I am. I'm sorry. I appreciate that you like listening to me. But I am a hater. I do hate the New York Knicks. So you're just gonna have to accept that fact that this is a content creator podcaster that you enjoy listening to who hates your favorite team. That's never going to change. And what I say about Brunson and super team full of role players, I honestly think that. And I'm always going to say what I honestly think, and it just is what it is, you know? I hate the Boston Celtics, too. I hate the Sixers, too, man. They'll be like, come on, bro, don't be a hater. What? Y'all know, I'm not just some dude that was hired from ESPN that's like, you know, objective and not biased. I am a hardcore 76ers fan from the time I was 11 years old, man. It is what it is, bro. I was riding in the back of my uncle's car to a Phillies game, and I was telling him, I had, this is how far I go back. Listen to this. I was in the back of my uncle's car on the way to a Phillies game, and I had a flip phone checking the score of the Sixers game, and I was like, yo, Uncle John, Andre Iguodala scored 22 points today. I was checking Andre Iguodala's stats on a flip phone. That's how real this is. I was checking Allen Iverson's stats before cell phones even existed, I think. Back when you had to like watch the TV to see the stats or whatever, you know? Trey got traded? Are you serious? Nuh-uh. Nobody else said Woj bomb? Yo, Will Vince, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Brian Avila, thanks for subscribing to the channel. 652 in here. Hit the like button. We're not over 1,000 yet. We're not over 1,000 yet. What are you talking about? Trey got traded, bro. Woj didn't say it. Do y'all just like make stuff up and put it in the chat? I got Woj's page up live. Why would NBA Central put it out before Woj, dude? Where? Bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Trey got traded, then you tell me NBA Central. I go to NBA Central and it's not there. Like, this is the stuff that I don't understand, dude. I don't understand how that's funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how that's funny. It's just the weirdest joke ever. The fake Woj bombs and stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Do good. Thanks for the super chat. Replicate what the Knicks did and trade 5 first-round picks for KD. Trade Embiid in 2 years, and you will get 3 of them back. Trade 5 first-round picks for 35-year-old Kevin Durant, who's still really good. Don't get me wrong. Do good. Thanks for the super chat. And I'm not saying what you're saying is crazy. It sounds crazy when you say trade 5 first-round picks for Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant is still really, really good. And Kevin Durant would be an absolutely unbelievable third option on this team. And Kevin Durant and Tyrese Maxey would mesh well. And Kevin Durant's catch and shoot from 3, and he would work well with Joel Embiid. Dude, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. People see the age and stuff, but Kevin Durant doesn't really have a crazy injury history outside of that, like Achilles tear in Golden State. It's not that crazy. I think Kevin Durant's still going to be really, really good for probably 2 more, 3 more years the way that he looked this past season. I don't even think the Suns are interested in trading him, though. I think they realized they went all in for him. And then they threw 6 second-rounders for Bradley Beal, you know what I mean? The Suns have no choice but to try to make that work. You can't bail on that in one season, can you? I don't think you can bail on that in one season, man. Rasta, we hate y'all too. It's mutual respect. Hey! Respect, man. Thank you. Exactly. That's how it goes. Now I can't scroll in my chat. What happened to my chat scroller, dude? My chat's frozen. Oh, there it is. Brian Avila, Knicks fan here, been following since the series. You have some good takes even though you're a hater. Thank you. Thank you, man. And the funny thing I think about me is that once you get thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, people think that you're supposed to be this like accredited sports reporter or something. And so I get a lot of hate comments because I just say shit, you know? Like I never claim that I know everything. I never claim that I'm never wrong. I was wrong one time, and that was the time that I thought I was wrong. But I never claim that, you know, I'm just reactionary, bro. I just say what I think. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, well you wanted to keep Ben Simmons in 2019." 5 years ago. Eastwood, Washington got your player. Yeah, Brogdon. I know. Now Daryl needs to trade something for him, man. Get Brogdon over here, man. Where are we at on the draft board, man? Thank you all for rocking with me, man. 689 of you psychos in here. Hit the like button for me one time. Get me over 1,000 live before the Sixers make this trade, because they're going to make it. They're going to make it. They're going to make it, man. What do we got? We're at pick number 6. Charlotte Hornets. Nobody cares. Tijane Salon. What? Bro, this draft is crazy. There's nobody. This draft is insane. There are 0 players in this draft. And people that watch college basketball religiously are, you're gonna overhype guys in college or some of these guys, but what, bro? There's nobody here. Bucket, they do, man. I'm like, dude, I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago, and you remember what I said 5 years ago? They do. They'll be like, oh yeah, in November 2022, that's not what you said. I'm like, what? Oh, man. Shane, what's up with your mic? What do you mean your mic? Aren't you just on the phone? Aren't you just opening the app on your phone, bro? Don't you just, like, click the button and you're live? Shane, we'll try you again, man. You're in there. What's up, buddy? You, Shane. I got nothing from you, Shane, man. I don't know what happened, man. Maybe your parents put a parental advisor, a parent lock on your mic or something. Maybe that's what it is, Shane. I don't know. We got Waller in the Discord, though. He's been hanging out, man. Waller, are you there, bro? Waller. Nope, he gone. Damn, I put him in the call in and he hung up. Nobody wants to talk to me. Pick number 7, Portland. Best available, Donovan Clingan. Rob Dillingham is out there. Nikola Topic. Is everybody from Serbia named Nikola? I feel like there's 2 names in the entire country of Serbia. And it's Nikola, and actually, I think that's it. I think everyone's named Nikola. I remember the Doug Peterson videos where you put the paper bag over your... I'm going to get back to doing Eagles reaction videos and stuff, too, because, It's hard to find a balance once NBA season starts. I'm so just Sixers every day. But I want to at least do a reaction video after every Eagles game. Maybe not like all the news. This Eagles might sign this linebacker type stuff. I probably won't do that, but definitely my Eagles game reactions I want to get back into because that's a lot of fun. At least Randall is like Şengün, not sure what he looks like with the squad, so who knows? Who's Randall? Can Daryl Morey do something? I don't know, bro. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Come up here. I'm just checking in. What are you doing down there? Why do you have one sock on? Why are you always looking crazy?
You moved the TV.
Yeah, I needed it to be closer to me so I can watch the draft right here.
I need to unplug the controller. And you have the second chair back out.
What?
You have the second chair out.
Yeah, I moved a lot of things, yeah. Pick number 7, Donovan Clingan, center, UConn. Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon. Portland Trailblazers. You're on the show, buddy. Say hi. Jackson, what do you think the Sixers are going to do?
Possibly
Possibly
win.
win? What are they going to win? What we got, man? Did somebody super chat or something? I don't know. I missed some. Jonathan Himes, what's up? What move could Morey make that would make us happy? I think it's only Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine right now. It's only Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine. This is a weak ass draft, bro. This is one of the weakest drafts I've ever seen in my life, dude. This is one of the weakest drafts I've ever seen in my life. I don't know anybody. Look at these guys. France, a Kentucky guard, UConn guard, a G Leaguer, another guy from France, and the center from UConn. Yeah, Jackson's he's not into sports at all, so he doesn't have to go through this Sixers fandom that I go through. Maybe as he gets a little bit older, he'll be into it, but right now he does not care about sports whatsoever. He just builds things, man. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming up here. Don't do anything bad down there, okay? What remote?
My phone got stuck in some sorts. Where did you find my remote?
Do you know where it was?
Where?
It was in a washing machine.
Does it still work?
I sent your TV remote through the washing machine. Okay, go. Go, love you, bye.
Bye.
Oh, man. I hope he doesn't. I hope he's not into sports ever, because it's total nonsense. All right, where are we at? Pick number 8. San Antonio Spurs. 671 in here. Hit the like button if you haven't. Let's go. Let's go. Get us up over 1,000 live. Let's go. We got to break at least 700. We're almost there. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Should we go back to Woj? Nothing is happening, dude. We're getting way too close to the Sixers pick. And nothing's happening, man. Another team working to move up and secure Donovan Clingan, sources tell ESPN, is Portland. Well, they were right, weren't they? Did they move up to take him? Or did Charlotte take him? Charlotte is keeping the pick and focused on... I don't know who that is either. All right, Woj. Keep us up to date, man. Toby and 4 future firsts in our 16th. What? For OG and Mikal Bridges, who they just signed and traded for? That makes no sense. People love your show, but watch and won't take a second to hit the like. It's crazy. I know, bro. It's crazy. How many likes we got right now? We only got 285 likes and there's 700 people in here, man. Watching the show and not hitting the like button is fraudulent behavior. We're almost at pick number 9. San Antonio Spurs are on the clock at pick number 8. If the Sixers draft at 16, man, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. Because this started at 7:30. It's already 9. Like, I love you guys, but I have no desire to spend 4 hours of my life up here watching the NBA draft. Because realistically, I don't care that much about it. I just want the Sixers to make a trade. Nick M, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Oh, Aussie. Aussie's in the Discord, man. My bad. I saw you there earlier and I forgot. Are you still there, bro? Aussie Sicko Ambassador. Yo, 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 yo. Aussie. I'm getting nothing from him either, man. I had a couple people calling in, chopping it up. Anybody else wants to call, man? Discord link is in the description. Aussie, you're up on a video call, bro. How'd you do that? I don't even know how you did that, but I don't have any audio coming through. I don't have your audio coming through, man. San Antonio Spurs. Rob Dillingham. Kentucky guard. Shout out to Kentucky guards, man. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. Shout out to Kentucky guards. Aussie, there you go. I saw your mic was muted. You just forced a trade down. What does that mean? He's the best scorer in the draft if you don't know. That's not saying much. I'm not downplaying him. I've watched some of his stuff, and I think I even did a little bit of a segment on my show about if the Sixers should draft him if he falls to 16. Well, he went number 8. So there's that. Shams really ruined the draft. Well, yeah, you gotta close Twitter, man. You gotta just watch the draft. You know? The guy, they put the tweets out for people that aren't watching it so they can open Twitter and see what's going on. Trade Tobias for PJ Tucker straight up. All right. Now, are you guys drinking alcohol on a Wednesday night? Minnesota traded for Rob? What does that mean? Oh, did they just trade him? And it didn't happen on the TV yet? DJ, can I be a mod so I can put this Knicks fan in timeout? Nah, man. We don't put other fans in timeout just for being fans of other teams. I only put people in timeout if they're being an absolute troll and are offering nothing of significance. Rob is on Wolves now. So are they about to say that on TV? That he got traded? Maury's on the phone trying to trade. Maury's on the phone trying to trade the pick for any old player. Tommy, what's up, man? Thanks for being a member of the channel. Are you doing this for round 2 tomorrow? Hell no. Live streaming round 2 of the NBA draft, I would rather go to the Boston Celtics parade. Just kidding. I would never do that. The pick is in for number 9. The pick is in. Number 9. We're getting closer to 16 and nothing happened again. I remember when I was live with RB a couple of years ago, we were convinced something was going to happen. That was during the Ben Simmons thing. We were like, Ben Simmons is going to get traded at the draft. And it didn't happen. Nothing happened at all. And I was so mad when it passed the Sixers pick. I just wanted to leave the show. And RB was still into the draft and talking about all the college players and stuff. And I literally did not care at all. I was so angry. Shout out my guy RB. He knows a little bit more about college ball and everything than I do. He was really still into it. And I was like, dude, f this, I'm out of here. We are getting close. We're getting close, man. Best available, number 9, Tristan Da Silva. Again, I think Da Silva's the most NBA-ready guy that the Sixers could take if he falls to 16, but it still doesn't. That's not a win, dude. If the Sixers don't make a trade and they end up with Da Silva would be the best case scenario as far as a draft pick, but that's not what's supposed to happen here. Zach Edey to the Memphis Grizzlies. What happened to Ware? Yeah, I don't even see Ware on these like best available boards. Do you? Prospect rankings. Let's check for where Ware is at. Honestly, once I watch his highlights and stuff, the Khalil Ware stuff, man, he's straight Mo Bamba, dude. He's like a lob catcher who has a little bit of an offensive game. But, bro, he's mad tiny. 7 feet tall, 230. I feel like he's even lighter than 230, man. But he kind of... They were comparing him to Mo Bamba, and honestly, I don't totally disagree. Full NBA draft coverage. Draft tracker. All right, we are at number 10. Utah Jazz getting closer to pick 16. 716 people in here, man. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button for me one time. We're getting closer to pick 16, man. We are at pick number 10. You can call me on the Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Click that link, man. Jump right into the call-in waiting room. And we can chop it up for a minute, man. Zach Edey goes number 9. We are at number 10. 3 minutes on the clock. Sixers taking Isaiah Collier. I don't want him to take anybody. Laurie Markkinen just followed Joel Embiid on Instagram. I saw somebody post that earlier, and honestly, I think it was a long time ago that Laurie followed Joel on Instagram. You know, I don't think that was recent. If Daryl Morey would somehow pull off a Laurie Markkinen trade, then yeah. You know what I mean? I will apologize to him for weeks. I would make a week full of Daryl Morey apology videos if he would somehow pull off a Laurie Markkinen trade. No. This is my youngest cat, Bonnie, everyone. She's about to scratch me in the face. She's really pissed off that I'm holding her like this. Say hi, Bonnie. And see you later. She likes to climb on things. She was just about to climb and walk all over my mixer and everything and hit a bunch of buttons. Pick number 10, Utah. I don't think the Laurie Markkinen trade is going to happen either, but you never know, man. Like, it's in Utah's best interest to trade him. Isn't it wild that the Bulls had Laurie Markkinen and like he wasn't known as this, you know, he was known like he had potential and stuff, and he was good when he was healthy. I think he had injury problems when he was in Chicago, but he just was not that sought after. He goes to Utah, and it's like Laurie Markkinen's the guy that everybody wants. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, damn. Did you guys hear that? That was my neck. All right. What are you guys talking about in the chat, man? The Bulls, the worst organization in the league. I bet Levine is a good player elsewhere. Levine, you know what? He might be. Levine might be a lot better than he looks on the Chicago Bulls. Pick number 11. Speaking of the Chicago Bulls, 724 people in here. I will be right back. Sixers almost up. Don't go anywhere. Don't change the channel. All right, man. What pick are we on? 11. We got a commercial. We are inching closer to pick number 16. Bentley, we need your Eagles content. Yeah, we're gonna get back to it, man. At least the videos after every Eagles game reacting to the games. I was really out of it last season, man. I don't know what my deal was. I was going through some things though too, personally, and I think I just didn't have the capacity really to cover the Sixers almost full time and then still focus on the Eagles stuff. But I think we're good this season, man. I think we're good to go this season. What were the Spurs thinking with that trade? What trade happened? What did I miss? What trade? Woj hasn't tweeted for 27 minutes. Blood hasn't moved. For 4 minutes. Oh, here he is. Minnesota traded for the 8th pick in Rob Dillingham. The Timberwolves are trading a 2031 unprotected first and a 2030 pick swap. Bro, we're pushing picks all the way that far out. That's crazy. Are the Spurs the ones that drafted Dillingham? Is that what you're talking about? Ozzy, it's all right, man. I couldn't get Shane on either. I wasn't getting any audio from either of you guys, but I got audio from a couple other people, so I don't know what happened. It might have been on my end, man. I haven't taken call-ins on Discord for a long time, you know. Minnesota, yeah, they traded for the 8th pick in Rob Dillingham. Rob Dillingham for a 12-year-old. 2031, bro. That's crazy. Imagine like running it. This is what I always wonder about businesses and, you know, sports teams and everything. Like, life isn't that long, man. And people will be like, listen, here's where we want to be in 7 years. I'm like, what? You're planning shit 7 years ahead? I can't even plan shit 7 minutes ahead, man. It's wild, dude. People are like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Dude, I don't know. 5 years ago, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. Life is too random for all that. All that planning. Planning takes the fun out of it. Don't we like surprises? NZ, I think we all are, man. I think we all are. Put it on my tombstone, man. Put it on my tombstone. Here lies DJ Eastwood. Never got to see a 76ers championship. Yo, my beard might be white in 2031, man. I got a white hair right here. How old will I be in 2031? I don't even want to know. What's up?
Do you need extra USBs for your PC?
I do not need extra USBs for my PC, but thank you.
Look, this is a USB on this side. Look what it says.
Let me show. See, everyone, this is why it hit me in the face. This is why he's not into sports. This is what he does. He takes old PCs apart and he rewires them and splits wires and like
Destroys them.
he knows every component there is to know.
This part was missing from the PC itself.
He could build a PC from bottom to top right now. And he's 8 years old. So the way I see it, you don't have to like sports. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, some people don't like sports.
Yeah, some people don't like sports, man. You got a stress-free life.
Woo!
All right, go downstairs and build some more stuff. See ya.
Bye.
All right, where are we at, man? Somebody said Dr. Diddler in the chat. Yeah, what happened to that guy, man? Dr. Disrespect. Thanks, guys. Yeah, man, he's smart, man. I don't know where he got it. He didn't get it from me. Nah, I think he did get it from me. I was always really smart. I just couldn't put it together. You know? He put it together somehow. Number 11, Chicago. We could get Toppin, you mean? Obi Toppin? Aaron, exactly, bro. That's why I just keep giving him everything he needs, man. Go on and be the next Elon Musk or something. You know what I mean? Can he help do PC cable management? No, he's definitely not there yet. You should see his room. There's no organization whatsoever. There is just cords and PC parts all over the place. And once every couple weeks, I go in there and clean it all up and throw a lot of it away. And he doesn't even notice. He starts all over. He builds Minecraft too. He builds on Minecraft, and we mod Minecraft now, and he builds the most ridiculous worlds in Minecraft. It's crazy. We're on number 12. We're on number 12. We're almost at 16, bro. Are the Sixers really about to draft somebody at 16, dude? Oh, Greg's up here. Let me get Greg on the screen, man. Greg Melly. All right, I can do this. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there. Hold on. I want to go here so we can still have Woj and everything on the screen. All right. Let's see. Greg. Let's see. Zoom. Okay. Oh, there's almost Greg's face. Oh. Let me make mine smaller. That's what she said. Here we go. Greg Melly's face is on the screen. Well, we got to get the comment off the screen here. All right, Greg Melly. Now let's see if we got any audio from you. Greg, say something.
Yo.
What channel are you on here? Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got Greg Melly on the show.
Wow.
We did it. Welcome back, my man. Welcome back to Sixers Talk, dude.
Ha. Glad to be here, dude.
What a break you took. It probably felt great.
Oh, my God. Mental health is everything.
Oh, man. We're at pick number 12 right now. Give me your initial thoughts on everything that the offseason so far. I don't know. What do you want the Sixers to do, man?
Maybe we could take the pick, use it. I like Devin Carter. We could trade it. I think we need to relax a little bit. Like the whole Knicks day signing OG Anunoby to $45 million would have been an absolute atrocity of a contract for Philadelphia. So I'm more of a patient, let's wait and see mood right now than I think most Sixers fans are. I mean, we just need to relax. Like, I'm tired of this, like, jumping down Daryl Morey's throat. Like, I know it's easy to do right now, but we need more than just one piece. So, like, if that means let's draft a dude and start, like, building something and then making moves, then I'm down with it. I'm just more of like a wait and see period right now.
Yeah, but they need something. They don't have time for that, though. Do they?
I mean, the offseason is very young. Whether it's like, let's get Brandon Ingram or let's get something.
But you would well, it's not like it's not like this draft has a ton of value. So I understand what you're saying. You don't necessarily have to trade number 16, but you would think if they're trading Brandon Ingram, they would want the player out of this draft, right?
Yeah, maybe, but he can always get traded later on draft night. I don't think that 16 is a bad position. Like, this draft gets a lot of hate because there's not a lot of like high end talent, but I think there's definitely value in the mid first to late first round, They just like it's like
You wouldn't be
the first
disappointed.
pick in the draft. He's whack, you know. And I like Alex Sarr, but still, he's not nearly a complete project to be going number 2 in any NBA draft. There's just a huge discrepancy between like this year and then last year's draft, and then this is not giving great vibes for Atlanta and Washington. And Reed Shepard liked the dude, but to be a number 3 pick in the draft, you got to be better than Reed Shepard.
Yeah. Don't they need an impact player though? Like, do you think the player that you mentioned, is that a player that can contribute right now?
Yeah, I think he's a role player. Like, I think he could be a solid like workhorse. And like if Connect can fall to Philly, I think we have to take him. Like, because he's just a dude that can splash threes. But I like Devin Carter's game a lot. I don't know if he's gonna fall. I like Jared McCain. I mean, there's some dudes on the board where I'm like, yeah, I like them. Let's play around.
Yeah, but you like them as prospects, as like they'll hit their peak in 5 years.
Yeah, but it's not about peak. I think it's like they could give us value immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking more to dudes that I think can probably impact the game, whether it's not going to be,
Is that good enough? Is that good enough to compete with the Celtics and Knicks this upcoming season? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but we're not just one piece away.
So then we're screwed. Essentially.
Probably.
In the Joel Embiid era.
Yeah, but we have so much salary cap. I mean, there's ways to go about this offseason, I think, correctly. And that can include drafting at this position. Like, I'm not against just like, because we also have Tyrese. And like Tyrese has a legitimate shot to continue to grow and become like a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that.
Let's just keep and teams that win build through the draft. It's all about building through the draft and then going out and filling in free agency and maybe a splash and trade. But I like the way this draft's going right now for Philly.
I wouldn't be angry at De Silva if he's still there at 16. I wouldn't be angry. I think that's a player that can come off the bench and maybe even be a starting like 3 or 4 at some point. 22 years old with that experience and the size and the shooting ability and ball handling, and he seems like if they do draft him, looking for somebody like that I feel like is a complete NBA ready player right now. Kind of like a Mikal Bridges when we drafted him.
Yeah, I mean, Mikal definitely was much better than teams expected him to be.
Do you think the Knicks overpaid for Mikal Bridges?
1,000,000,000%, dude. He just got a Kevin Durant haul. That's another thing. Why are Sixers fans crying about that? Bro, if we did that move, we would have handicapped our team for the next decade and a half. That's a terrible trade. It needs if New York doesn't win a championship within the next 4 or 5 years, that'll go down as one of the worst overpays in this generation.
I think so too, and I understand people's perspective that they shouldn't really care about drafting for the next couple of years, and maybe that's true, but it doesn't put them over the top. That's not a guy that's like, oh shit, they got this guy. Like, he's not Donovan Mitchell. It's not a star that puts them clearly up next to the Boston Celtics.
Right, but I don't think New York thinks that. I think there are definitely teams that see Mikal taking another step. A lot of this is going to be...
Well, that's the thing. I think Mikal is who he is. I think he's been who he is since he came in. He's a high-level 3-and-D role player. He's been that since he was drafted. You think people think he's going to take another step forward and become like a damn scoring option, like a 27-point-per-game scoring option? That's what people think.
I think 25, yeah. I'm telling you, last year, second half of the season, he quit. But when he was playing in the first half and playing hard and then post-trade, he showed flashes that he could be a 25-a-night guy.
Well, what kind of player quits?
Of course. Hey, that's why I'm not all on board for, trading for the dude, but he has the flashes for sure.
805 people in here. Hit the like button, everybody. We're getting closer to number 16, man, and
I need to turn off Shams and Woj's announcements. Jeez.
Yeah, they're gonna spoil the draft for you. It's starting to look like the Sixers are about to make it's starting to look like Daryl Morey's gonna draft somebody. That's what it's starting to look like. It's starting to look like Daryl Morey's gonna draft somebody at 16. And then the Sixers fan base is going to absolutely implode for the next 2 months.
They're going to implode regardless, dude. This is the most egregious fan base ever.
But it's because everybody else is swinging for the fences and making moves, and we're not.
It's just New York. New York can blow me. Like, dude, come on. You really want to go out and sign OG Anunoby to $212 million, dude?
That's insane. I agree. If OG didn't have an injury problem, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But the dude got hurt 3 times in 2 months and couldn't even run down the floor.
He's not $212 million good. That's the same shit that we did with Tobias Harris. And then we were like, oh, man, why is he giving us 14 a game? Welcome to OG Anunoby.
These contracts are getting crazy. They are getting insane. That's why Zach LaVine's looking affordable.
Yeah, super affordable.
We were talking about that contract 2 years ago like it was the craziest thing ever. And now Zach LaVine looks affordable at like $43 million a year.
Yeah, I mean, he's still not healthy. But I'd rather take Ingram over Anunoby. I would probably take Anunoby over LaVine. But, I mean, come on, dude. OG for 212. And then we wanted to do that because we haven't learned our lesson with the whole Tobias Harris thing. Like, Anunoby is going to be their 4th option. You're going to pay that dude $50 million a year to be their 4th option. You better hope that shit works.
If he's healthy, he's a super high impact player.
Yeah, he's a high impact player, but there's a lot of ifs. Also, my guy just got taken at 13.
Who?
Devin Carter.
Sacramento 13 is going to be Devin Carter, guard out of Providence. We are getting closer.
He plays so damn hard.
Closer to the number 16 pick. Are we going to see a trade? Are we going to see Daryl Morey use the pick to draft somebody? What do you guys think in the chat? I don't know. I want, like my man NZ said when he called the show earlier, if they make a trade right now and get somebody like Brandon Ingram, then you have the whole offseason to figure the rest of it out. I don't want to see them sitting around for 2 months and trying to put a team together like 3 days before the season starts.
That's fair. I'll take that. I can.
What do you think about Brandon Ingram?
I like him. Played well in the playoffs. Or is the play-in, whatever the hell. He's a scorer. He's a legitimate 3rd option, you know? I mean, he had flashes of being a number 2 next to Zion, which isn't the ideal fit, I think. I like Ingram more than Anunoby. I like Ingram more than Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I think Brandon Ingram would be good in Philly. I think he would.
Yeah.
And I think Daryl Morey needs to make it happen right in the next couple of minutes.
We just need a shot maker. I mean, we could get Ingram tomorrow for all I care. I don't give a shit when we get him. Just get a guy who can be a guy. And I think we can round out. I think they're going to use this pick because we're going to need some bench dudes. I think if they draft a player here, it's going to show that they're probably going to want to reach for the fences here.
If it's De Silva, I'm fine with it. I think De Silva's the only one that I think makes sense for the Sixers at 16.
De Silva's good, but Jared McCain's a good player. I just don't want to see Isaiah Collier, truly. Because we have enough small guards. We're all right for right now.
841 here. Hit the like button. Get us over 1,000, man. We're getting closer to 16. Ready to get crazy. Everybody else is getting crazy. You know? Everybody else is getting crazy, man.
New York has much more room to be crazy than Philly. We need to be very precise with every decision that we make because every decision right now might be the last of this era. So it's like New York's just entering this exciting era that we entered 3 years ago, you know? They will be us in 3 years when they realize, oh, shit. Anunoby played 27 games this year, and Mikal Bridges is the same guy that he was in Brooklyn. And the thing is with New York, let's just be honest here for a second. Jalen Brunson's very good. He can be a number 2, maybe number 1 guy on a playoff team. But then who do you have to be the next dude? Julius Randle? That guy blows dongs, dude. Dude is so bad at basketball. He's not
This
good.
is the argument that I had when I said the Knicks don't have 2 stars, and they were like, "Dude, Julius Randle, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "What? They're better
He
without
sucks.
Julius Randle. They are literally
if Julius
better
Randle
without him."
played this year in the playoffs, the Sixers would have won 4-1.
I think so too. I think he shoots the Knicks out of games,
Dude shot like 20% last year in the playoffs.
and they've been
Yeah, like,
trying to trade him for a long time.
Yeah, because he sucks. I like that Denny Avdia move though.
Yeah, I wish it was to the Sixers, man.
Here you are saying we should trade the 16th pick for Brandon Ingram, and Washington got the 14th pick
Yeah,
for Denny Avdia.
and another first.
Yeah, a couple.
Denny
I'm not
Avdia
trading
is going
first.
for multiple first-round picks. That's wild.
I mean, Mikal went for the next 2 decades of first-round picks.
Oh my goodness.
New York really set the tone, man.
Maury gonna draft Bronny. Watch.
Do it.
Let me get the comments off your face. Here we go. There we go. Come on. Man,
If we can get
man,
Connect
man,
from
man.
Tennessee, that's an A+ draft move for Philly.
Portland, Miami, Philadelphia. Portland, Miami, Philadelphia. What do you think about marginal moves for the Sixers, man? Najee Marshall. The Nets are definitely going to trade Dorian Finney-Smith, right?
Yeah, you would imagine, unless they maybe try to maximize his value in the beginning of the year, see how he can be as like the number 2 guy, despite having really zero offensive ability to create his own shot.
Who's the number 1 guy in Brooklyn?
Even probably Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas number 1. That's crazy. They need to trade all of them, dude.
I kind of like Cam. Cam's not bad.
I like Cam a lot, but he's not a number 1 guy.
No, I mean, in his head, he for sure thinks he's a number 1 guy.
Bub Carrington. Who?
Dude, he's from Pitt. Come on now.
Bro's name is
Bub's
Bub.
the man, dude. Bub should not be going 14, but Bub's the man, dude. Come on now.
Shout out to Bub, dude.
Bub's also what I call my girlfriend, so that's funny.
Bub?
Yeah. Shout out to Love, guys. Let's get a quick shout out to just Love in the chat.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Bub
If you're so
Carrington.
comfortable with someone, you can call her Bub. You know, I respect
right?
that. That's dope.
Yeah. And then tell people in a stream that that's what you, I mean, you better know if that's what you're.
Oh my God, Bub Carrington. That's crazy.
I mean, Bub is not a 14th pick he's not a lottery pick in any draft ever, but
Is this the worst draft of all time?
that's crazy. We're 13 picks into a draft. We're like, yo, is this the worst draft?
This might be
to
the
ever
worst
exist?
draft of all time, dude. There's nobody
I
in this
think high
draft.
end talent, probably, yeah.
This is a draft full of this is a draft full of Tim Hardaway Juniors, man.
Yeah, don't sleep on Tim Hardaway Jr., dog.
This is he's trash, absolute garbage. And every year we get close to like a trade deadline for some reason, people are like, Tim Hardaway Jr. You trade him? I'm like, what? I've never in my life seen a Tim Hardaway Jr. highlight. Not one.
Oh,
Is
you,
that
you don't remember the rookie versus sophomore game when it was like him and Dion Waiters or someone that went like 40 straight points, 1v1?
Yeah. Another guy Sixers fans always used to say, Dion Waiters. I'm like, what? That is the shot chucker of all shot chuckers, man. He's like somebody's uncle at a barbecue pickup game. That dude never cared at all.
He's a Philly guy, baby. Come on.
He's like, I'm just going to chuck from half court and then talk about my team on the internet and cause a bunch of drama. Miami.
For NBA players.
All right, no spoilers in the chat. I know you guys are reading Woj and stuff. Don't be a nerd. All right?
No nerds allowed, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like if you seriously read Woj and drop it in the chat before it's on TV, like why would you do that? You know what I mean? Don't do that. I'm not reading the chat anyway, so you can't spoil it for me. So
yeah, I don't even see a chat, so we're straight.
I mean, I'm reading the chat, but I'm not reading it right now because I don't want someone to spoil the pick for me.
All right, I will say Dalton Connect would be massive. I would also take De Silva, and I like Jared McCain a lot. I think those 3 dudes can be high impact players.
They still got Khalil Ware as the 10th best available right now. He fell way down on what was projected. That's Mo Bamba 2.0, man. Khalil Ware.
Dude, Mo Bamba's going to be an all-star next year.
What, is he an unrestricted free agent right now?
Yeah, I would imagine. I don't think free agency started yet.
It didn't. It starts 30th, 31st, July 1st, I think.
Yeah.
But you have this period of time to negotiate with your own free agents. I don't understand that. So the new CBA, you have this time between the draft and free agency to negotiate with your own free agents. But why would unrestricted free agents sign a deal before they hit free agency? That doesn't even make any sense.
I would be lying if I told you I understood the rules of the CBA.
Like Kelly Oubre, for example, right now, he can hit free agency and see what the market is, or he could sign with Philly right now. Why would you not see what the market is?
Right. I would also be lying to you if I could tell you what CBA even stood for.
Collective bargaining agreement. I almost didn't know.
Big pull, dude. That's a big pull. Good for you. Oh.
852. Oh, man. What do we got, man? Yo, RJ, what's up, man? Member for 3 months. Thanks for being a member, my dude.
Paul Reed goes 7th in this draft.
RJ. Paul Reed goes 7th in this draft. Probably. Was Paul Reed undrafted, or was he a late second round?
Nope, late second, baby. I think he was the 54th pick, if I'm not mistaken, in the same draft that we got Tyrese.
If you're right about that, that is wild that you remember that.
And Isaiah Joe, because that draft, we had an unbelievable draft.
Yeah, Morey had a good draft, and then Doc didn't use any of the players.
Yeah, well, you see the dude, have you seen Clipped, the new Clippers documentary?
Nah, I didn't watch that. Wasn't there a movie made about Doc Rivers or something? Is that the same thing you're talking about?
No, I think you're thinking of the character Joker from The Dark Knight.
See, Greg's a comedian. That was fucking funny. No, there was literally a movie. Somebody played Doc Rivers. It was a movie about the Clippers or something. I don't know. I have no interest in watching anything about Doc Rivers. Also, when like Adam Sandler was in Philly filming some basketball movie, as soon as I heard Tobias Harris was in the movie, I'm never watching that movie, and I never watched it.
Good movie. Juan Herncho Gomez is the main character. Come on, dude. Give him an acting. Going to become the tallest actor to ever win an Oscar.
Oh man. Okay. No watching the chat. No watching the chat for spoilers. Miami pick is in. They trade Jimmy Butler for Wojbomb. The Miami Heat are trading Jimmy Butler and the 15th pick in this draft for the 16th pick in the draft and 3 unprotected first-round picks. Daryl Morey pulls off the Jimmy Butler trade 5 seconds before he's on the clock. Pick is in Miami 15.
Trades Eric Spoelstra.
I would trade every pick for the rest of my life for Eric Spoelstra.
Nah, dude, I'm such a Nick Nurse guy.
I love Nick Nurse,
I will die for that man. Dude's a top 5 coach in the NBA.
He's an asshole when it comes to lineups in the playoffs, though. He pissed me off.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much to do when 3 guys on your team can play basketball consistently.
You don't think Ricky Council should have had any playoff minutes with the way Tobias Harris was playing? Come on, bro.
It wouldn't have made a difference. Maybe, but I don't think it would have been like, holy shit, the Sixers won because Ricky Council had 11 points.
They were better with Tobias Harris off the floor. And he played him more minutes in Game 5 and Game 6.
Yeah, I agree. But, you got to ride with what you've been riding with all year long at a certain point. But I agree. But I'm not going to hold that against them.
Fair enough. I would have got crazy. In a physical series like that, I would have been playing KJ Martin, Ricky Council. I would have been like, go out there and knock some heads, man. Not these
I would have cut
soft-ass Tobias Harris. Yeah.
I would have told Tobias just to stay home.
Don't even Come in here and sit on the bench, dude.
No. We're actually playing this game in London, but like we all have to drive separately, so we'll see you there.
Yeah, they had Lawrence Fishburne play Doc Rivers. And then there was an interview where Lawrence Fishburne said that he doesn't know who Doc Rivers is. He doesn't watch sports.
That was a TV show.
Oh, it was a series about Doc. Jesus.
Like, brand new. Did you see, like, I guess not, but you should see, like, really, when you have some free time, just Google some of the actors they had play, like Steph Curry.
Khalil Ware at 15?
It's your guy, dude.
That dude is dookie butt. He sucks.
Don't worry, Miami will turn him into. I'm just like, why are we taking Khalil Ware at 15? There
I don't know. That doesn't. He's not, bro. I thought he was gonna fall into the second round.
That dude might be the tallest dude I've ever seen.
He's 7 feet 230, but he has such a soft game, and he doesn't look like he plays any defense. He's like a lob catcher, and that's basically it. A little bit of an offensive game. Like what Mo Bamba would look in a college basketball game is what Khalil Ware looked like.
Mo kind of popped it a little bit, dude. Mo was a solid college player.
Yeah, that's my point.
Totally didn't translate into the NBA almost immediately. It was just bad. But, you know, what are you going to do?
That's my point, man.
I'm watching 7-foot dudes cry.
Hey, man, he's living the dream, man.
Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. I'm all for the tears.
Oh, okay.
Imagine the sound of those tears when they finally hit the ground.
maybe he develops into something. Maybe he gets a little bit stronger, and I don't know. But I don't know.
What are you, 16 and 10? Come on. This dude's going to be Bam Adebayo. The beauty of transferring.
6'11" and 3/4. He's 6'11" and 3/4.
They didn't give me something, but that is an unbelievable vertical. Dude, just block it off the shot clock.
Yeah, maybe he's I don't know. Shooting potential.
I mean, he'll probably be good just because Miami drafted him. God, I hate that. I hate the Heat.
He's Mo Bamba, dude. He's 100% Mo Bamba.
I'll give you Mo Bamba.
15, man. The boards had him falling like past 20 something, like 27.
Not Miami, dude. He's the GOAT.
All right,
also,
here we go.
If he's gonna fall, why not just?
The Sixers are on the clock, bro. Oh my God, I can't
gotta be
breathe.
Dalton Connect.
I can't breathe, man. The Sixers are on the clock. De Silva falls all the way to 16. They're only saying he's fourth best. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to this draft.
Draft the white dude of Dalton Connect. That dude will be just splash city from 3. And we don't have to re-sign Buddy if he wants more than the minimum. And then you go out and you trade for
960 in here.
Ingram,
Hit the like button if you want the Sixers to trade this pick in the next 4 minutes. Hit the like button right now. Look at Bobby Marks. 20 years of front office experience. Ooh.
Was genuinely the worst general manager in NBA history.
20 years of front office experience.
He looks good for having a job for 20 years.
Well, he was probably the worst of all time because he didn't really care that much. That's why he looks so stress-free still.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't have any hair. I mean,
that's
hair's
true.
Just going. He's like a...
All his hair, that's true. He looks good because his hair took all the stress.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the makeup, too. They got some makeup out there on ESPN.
I'm about to tweet him, ask him what his skincare routine is.
He's going to say ESPN makeup artist.
Yeah.
975. Get us over 1,000, man. Tell your grandma to join and your sister and somebody else. 322 left. All right, what's oh man, my son took the damn remote.
Key free agents, Kyle Lowry. That's a crazy key free agent.
All right, Roku. I need the Roku app so I can turn up the volume. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Okay, 3 minutes left. Team needs perimeter defender, floor spacer. Wow. You don't say.
Got to be Dalton, baby. Bring in Dalton Connect to Philadelphia. He's JJ Redick 2.0.
Yeah, but we have Buddy Hield. Do we?
Sick.
Do we have Buddy Hield, though?
I do love Buddy Hield, though. One of my favorite players.
A 3-point specialist does not help us right now.
Nah, dude, it does.
It doesn't. Helps us in the Maxi era, moving into the next 5 years.
Stretch the floor out for JoJo. I'm going to order DoorDash. Call me crazy.
Do it, man. Do it up. Pay that extra. Pay that extra $20.
Yeah, for real, though.
2 minutes left.
Stressed. Why do I stress about this shit?
They're gonna draft somebody, man. Daryl Morey, he's not gonna trade the pick, man. Here we are again, man. Or does Adam Silver come out and say the Philadelphia 76ers are trading the 16th pick?
Give me Dalton Connect. I'm dying for it here, DJ. This is a great start to a.
Jared McCain's still out there. You like Jared McCain, right?
I do. I like Dalton Connect, Jared McCain, and I'll take the solo.
1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. We didn't break 1,000 yet. We're at 9:45. If you haven't hit the like button yet, stop being a fraud. Hit the like button. We're gonna break 1,000 live before this pick happens. All right, you might be right about Dalton Connect. This guy seems pretty upset that Dalton Connect has not been drafted yet.
He's nasty, dude.
Is he
Dalton
3 and D?
Jared McCain.
Can he play some defense? Hey, we broke 1,000 live viewers. Thank you all. I love you. Daryl. They took the clock. They took the timer away. Don't read the chat. Don't read Twitter. No reading the chat. No reading Twitter. Greg, are you reading Twitter? You look like you're reading Twitter.
DoorDash, dog. Come on now.
The pick is in. The pick is in. The 76ers, who need to do something this offseason. We thought once again that they're going to make a trade before the draft. It looks like they are about to make a draft pick.
Give me Dalton or Jared.
Or did they trade it for Brandon Ingram? Are they picking Dalton Connect, or did they trade the pick for Brandon Ingram? All right, the pick is in. Stop talking and tell us.
Yo, can we say who the pick is here?
They gotta drive. It's all it's all calculated. They gotta have a certain amount of time and then they'll show another commercial probably before they tell us. Here we go. I'm not excited at all.
You're not?
We have a trade to announce, he said! What the fuck you, bro? There's no way you came out before this Sixers pick and said we have a trade to announce and it wasn't a fucking Sixers trade. Are you kidding me? Get out of my face.
Give me Dalton or Jared, baby. All right.
He drafted a fucking guard, dude. A 6'2 guard, dude.
All right.
We drafted a 6'2 guard. Good job, Daryl Morey. A trade happened right before the Sixers pick, and it wasn't even the Sixers, Daryl Morey. And then you draft a 6'2 guard, dude.
Don't sleep on
Holy
Jared.
shit.
Watch his highlights, dog. Sit down and watch his highlights.
It's good. Yeah.
He's crying. That's a good sign. He's grateful. He's appreciative.
This does not help the Sixers compete.
Now, I think
in
we're
the next
the
couple
title
years.
favorites now. This makes the Sixers ready for a title. You don't know about Jared McCain, dude. Look at him. They're going to kiss. Fucking stud. What a goddamn stud. See? He has 3.8 million Instagram followers.
He's a fucking TikTok dancer, Greg. He's a fucking TikTok dancer with nail polish on, bro.
Yep, and that's huge. We need that for the culture, dude. We need more.
Mad. Bro, I don't want to I'm talking about Tobias Harris being soft. This dude's a TikTok dancer with nail polish. He's going to attack the rim weaker than anybody I've ever seen, man.
Bro, he's 14 years old. They're all TikTokers. This dude just knows how to do. He knows the algorithm, dog.
I need dogs, man. I need dogs that come in and are ready to put it all on the line, man. This guy's going to fucking Euro step, finger roll, avoid contact.
Nah, just wait. The first thing they're going to say is this dude's a straight up dog. I love this guy. I really like this dude. Him and Tyrese look like they're going to be the most likable group of guys ever. I want to listen to what they're saying. I'm muting myself. Dedicated worker.
He's a three-point shooter. That's good. He's 6'2", bro. They drafted a 6'2" guard, dude. They didn't make a trade, and they drafted a 6'2" guard. Oh, my God. This is literally the worst-case scenario.
First thing they say.
This is the absolute worst. This is the worst thing that could have happened.
Nah.
Yes,
Look at him dunking on a dude.
This is the absolute out of do you trade a package for Brandon Ingram or whatever? They stay put and they draft a 6'2" guard. Unbelievable. This is absolutely the worst thing, bro.
A lot can happen. I like this dude. Let him play.
I like him too in 4 years. This is the Sixers need to compete right now. They're fucking screwed. They're screwed so hard. He drafted a 6'2" guard.
Look at that, B+. There's a lot to like. And his competitive spirit is worth betting on. Thank you, Adam Finkelstein. You look thrilled, DJ. I like
They're trading Joel Embiid. That's the only explanation here. They're trading Joel Embiid. They're moving into the Tyrese Maxey era, and they want Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey to be, I don't know, the shortest fucking backcourt I've ever seen.
I think we're ready to compete. I've also totally disconnected from feeling good, so I think
the guy has 2 million TikTok followers, dude. That's who we drafted. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Twitter seems like they like it.
Not only is he soft, but he's he's focused on social media, bro. We're screwed. This is the opposite of the type of player you wanted.
I want him. I like him.
This team is an absolute joke every season, dude. And they, you know what? It just feels like Daryl Morey's sitting there saying, "What's the opposite of what the fans want?" That's what I'm gonna do.
I want you to clip this.
That's what I'm gonna do. What's the opposite of what?
Remember, because from here on out, DJ, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna say it for the courtroom and the jury watching. Jared McCain's gonna be a good pick in the long haul.
We're not in the long haul.
Well, you know what? We're not even in the short haul. Let's be real. We lost in the first round. The team sucks. Let's just draft a dude that can legitimately be good. And I believe that Jared McCain can.
This sounds like when we drafted Maxey. Hell no, bro. Maxey fell. Maxey should have been. People were talking about Maxey in the top 10. He fell to 21.
He's not shooting college.
He's not a TikToker with painted nails, bro. And I know this is not in 2024. I'm not supposed to be mad at painted nails. I'm not. By the way, I'm not mad at men painting their nails at all. Paint your fucking nails. But I don't want my NBA players to have painted nails. That's what I'm saying.
Dude knows who he is. He has an identity, and he's ready to dominate. I'm here for it. Give me him, Tyrese Maxey. Just trade for Donovan Mitchell. Maybe get like Chuck Hayes from 2006, and we can have the smallest starting five in NBA history and just run. I like that Pope Platinum beats. This does sound like we drafted Maxey. Let's go.
That doesn't make any sense.
I think it's the most sensical thing I've ever read.
Jared McCain is 6'3.5". Well, ESPN just said he's 6'2", so.
Yeah, but are we talking shoes? Or are we talking heels? Or are we talking what's he wearing? You know,
A guard who can shoot 40. I'm not saying
here.
he's trash, bro. I'm saying he's not going to help the Sixers right now. They need players that can help them right now.
I mean, I would have preferred Dalton Connect, but Jared McCain's a solid number 2 option. And then Dalton Connect immediately goes to 17 to the Lakers. It's a good pick.
If I clip that out and post it, it's going to come off as so, like, I don't know what the word is these days, xenophobic or some shit like that. Because I'm yelling about it being
I don't think
painted
it's going to be that word.
The exact opposite. Literally the worst thing you could have done. Literally the worst thing you could have done was not trade the pick and draft a fucking 6'2" guard. Bro, are you kidding me? Absolute worst thing you could have done, man. Oh my God. I would clip out my reaction and post it, but I gotta watch what I say in 2024, and people are gonna take it the wrong way. Dude, De Silva was there. De Silva's a player that can help you right now. Literally a 3-and-D wing who's 22, who has the size and shooting ability. De Silva was right. De Silva was there. Don't edit yourself for political correctness. Well, sadly, sometimes you have to when you're on a platform owned by a bunch of pussies. Brandon went, well, when you put it that way, I mean, you know, guys who paint their nails can still be dogs because Dennis Rodman was an absolute dog. If you aren't trading Joel, why draft him 19? I have no idea. No idea. No idea. I had a quick segment on Jared McCain saying that I like that he shoots 41% from 3. But I'm pretty sure I was talking about his size and the fact that he's 19 and, you know. So what are you talking about? I was hyping him up. I was saying the Sixers should draft him. When did I say that? Please show me when I said that. All you do is complain. I've been watching this team lose for 40 fucking years, bro. Who are you? Dario Milanis. All you do is complain. Bro started watching the Sixers 6 months ago. Welcome. Welcome, bro. We complain about the Sixers. That's what we do here. They've been losing for my entire life. Dumbass. See you later. Oh, man. All right, guys. I got to get out of here before I get banned on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out with me watching the NBA draft. Daryl Morey did probably the absolute worst thing he could have done. You aged well for a 50-year-old. What the fuck are you guys talking about in here, dude? What are you guys talking about? I don't even know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. I'll talk to you soon.